Big John at Breakfast with Scorpion Taekwondo Sheffield. Sheffield's home of self-defense, confidence, and future Team GB talent. Visit scorpiontaekwondosheffield.co.uk. Today, on Big John at Breakfast.
When I eventually got called for the appointment, I did go to town on the hobble when I got out. Sorry!
You acted up!
Sorry! Oh, God! Can someone pick my bag up? And I can't bend! I can't... Oh, my God! I'm going to be sick! I'm going to be sick! I'm going to do a poo!
You took a photo?
Yes.
Took it home to her? What did she say?
She zoomed in on my photo and she went, there they are!
I just can't unsee what he smelled, you know?
You can't unsee what he smelt is the quote of the show today.
It's Friday, it's time to kick the weekend off again. With Big John at breakfast, here we go again. Hey everyone, it's Big John.
I don't know about you, Liesl, but I can almost taste that ice-cold beer. Hey, everyone. It's Friday. Welcome to our show. Hello, Liesl.
Hello.
Once a week, we catch up with each other, and I think as I get closer to us doing this show, things start going Liesl. In the last few hours, 3 things have happened to me, and I swear it's because you're about to come back into my life in this once-a-week podcast that we do. You
Love that.
rub off on me. Just the sheer
My energy.
idea. It's not like you're actually physically around you. It's just that you're near and close, and within a few hours, 3 things have happened. Do you want my 3 things? You ready?
Absolutely.
The dryer's broken. So, first world problems.
That's a nightmare, though. You're going to have to hang everything everywhere.
Yeah, and what it does is it still goes round, so it lets you think it's working, and then it switches itself off after about 10 minutes, and it doesn't seem to get as hot as it used to do, and nothing actually dries. You just start it again, and then it doesn't. So I tried to start fixing it, okay?
Oh, no, God.
Yeah. So I got all the filters out, and I cleared all the stuff out, and there wasn't too much stuff there. I don't think it's a filter thing. I think it's a thermostat thing. Anyway, I close it, and then I go to open it again after it's done another cycle, and I rip the plastic handle completely off the door.
Those doors are about £100 to replace, by the way. I know that. I had a dryer that we pretty much replaced every part. I can even tell you what the motor costs. It's a night. Once that starts going wrong, John, it's like everything on a human body. When your Botox goes, your highlights need doing, downstairs needs doing. It's exactly the same thing. It's the same with your white goods.
My downstairs needs doing because I've accidentally ripped the handle off the... It's just the handle.
You're a metaphor of the human body, but you know what I mean.
My downstairs needs doing. That's
Sorry,
we're 2 minutes in and we're downstairs needs doing. The handle ripped off. I stood with it in my hand, but Dell, my wife, and all the kids are in the next room, and I'm thinking, I've got to go in with this handle now. I'm trying to fix right, and then I'm thinking I've got to call Jason out, who mends our stuff, and he's going to think I've ripped it off in anger. And I promise you, I didn't. A plastic handle, and now the dryer door's completely closed, and I can't open it.
Do you know what's astonishing about that? And what says so much about you is you have a first name for the guy that comes in and helps your wife and daughters.
Absolute legend.
I love it. Does he do everything, by the way? Is he free next week on Thursday?
Domestic appliances. He's your man. He's amazing. He's such a lovely man.
Can I ask you a serious question, though? Why did you think you could go and do a man's job? Why would you even attempt that?
Because he's so nice. He will say on the phone, have you checked the filters? Have you cleared it all before he comes out? You know, he will try and work out. Have you switched it on and off, John? So I was just going to... But he's going to think it's in anger that I've ripped it off. It's plastic, a white plastic handle. I can't now open the door. Then I go to the toilet. You ready for the third thing? What happened in the toilet? Literally just now.
What?
Reading glasses fall into the bowl of the toilet as I'm weeing in the toilet.
So you've got your own urine. See, normally I'm okay with toilet bowls if it's your own and it's clean and you've got to get something out, that's okay. But when you're weeding it, by the way, that's not a sterility thing. I've been weeing in the bath for years, and recently I was told I shouldn't be.
These are the glasses I've got on now. I soak them very quickly. I didn't have long in the sink. By the way, can I just say, I managed to stop myself mid-wee because I wasn't going to carry on weeing on my glasses.
That is skills.
And
I
that
could
is
never
skills.
do that.
Now, hello, my prostate, or whatever it is that's going on down there, because thank you, because I didn't think that was possible.
No.
Actually, memo to self. I need to just finish that wee at some point. Anyway, so I soak it in the sink in just some water, and then we've got some spray to clean lenses. So I've just covered the whole of these glasses. They smell all right. They've had my wee on them today.
Oh, John, this is awful. No, I'm sorry. This is awful.
Now, I've got previous. Everything goes down the toilet. My phone's gone down there, and my AirPods.
right.
I've talked about on the podcast, and it wasn't very long. I don't learn. I'm trying
you
to
don't.
multitask. I leant forward, okay, and my reading glasses were clipped over the top of the pullover I'm wearing at the neck, you know, like old men do.
Oh, gosh.
And
Yes,
as
I
I'm
know.
leaning forward, because I'm multitasking, whilst weeing, stood up, I lean forward to reach to get a new toilet roll, which is on the shelf over here. So I'm leaning whilst weeing, and I lean down, and then it goes, and the glasses go in.
But you know men can't multitask, so why?
And I just want to be able to, so I just keep trying, and I can't learn. I'm not safe around toilets, and I know the answer. The answer is I'm probably too old now to be standing up doing wheeze. I should just sit down because there's less danger.
You shouldn't have anything near water. I always feel like that's the universe telling you that you shouldn't have it there. So I'm going to show you that you shouldn't do it and teach you a lesson.
You shouldn't have
But
anything
don't
near
learn from
water.
your lessons, John.
What do you mean, anything?
Anything
near-
electrical, anything,
Right.
any objects, books, anything. I just
Okay.
think it's a bad idea. But we keep doing it, don't
Okay,
we?
3 things today have happened, and I honestly, I am entirely blaming you because of you're the chaos. I'm not chaotic. Occasionally I'm chaotic, but it's as I get closer to speaking to you, and so I need you to tell me what does it score on the chaos index today for me, please?
I say 98, my love. 98 for me. Oh,
That's
big one.
high. That's mega high. And I'm kind of pleased, if anything. It's Friday, and so it's Big John, it's Liesl, and James is super busy this week. He's got some very exciting things happening, actually, and he'll tell us more about that next week. He will be back next week. But today, throwback James to when he learnt something new, something for the first time that I think we all knew. Now, can I ask a question? Liesl, do you know what sriracha sauce is?
Sriracha. That's how I say it. Sriracha, yeah, I do. We've got it in the fridge.
We've got it.
Yeah, it's quite hot, isn't it? I don't really have it a lot. My kids
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
If you mix it with mayonnaise, it sort of takes the death out of it. And you can have it with everything. Because I need spicy food, right? Sriracha is like the trendy new sauce. I've noticed that everyone's talking about shawarma. Subway are doing a shawarma sort of wrap thing or whatever it is. Everybody.
I've been on those a while. I've had a chicken shawarma wrap. Is that the same thing? Same vibe?
I think so. I don't know.
Shawarma. I know what it is. Though,
Do you know what?
I'm with you.
Do you know what swicy is?
No.
Swicy.
How are you spelling that?
Sweet and spicy together. So an example is maple jalapenos. They're maple and jalapeno together, sweet and spicy. And these are the
nice.
trendy new foods that people are getting into. Well, we're going back to when James thought he'd discovered a new trendy food. It's so funny. It's on the way. What have you got today, Liesl?
Right. What is the most cringing and most unattractive thing you could do in front of Dell, your lovely wife?
Show her my bottom.
No, go a bit deeper than that, because I think
Deeper than
once
my
this
bottom?
happens, I don't think you can go back once this has happened. Because the thing is, I'm in my second relationship, not in my whole life, but since my divorce.
Hang on, so there's been 2 since your
No, there
divorce?
haven't. No, this is my first relationship after my divorce.
right.
But this is my second most important relationship after the marriage, obviously. And I just feel like there are certain milestones that you cross that you cannot go back on. You're like, oh, you see me do that now. That's gross. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Because I gave birth in front of obviously my ex-husband, and he saw me push out a baby and poo at the same time. I mean, it was ruined after that, John.
Oh.
So I think what I'm trying to say is,
It wasn't your fault that marriage failed. I'm telling you now.
he didn't look at me in the same way. But the thing is, I just don't think you can go back after you see those kind of things.
What have you done now to Paul?
Listen, He ended up seeing something he shouldn't have done and smelling something.
Oh,
and it actually
smelling.
it wasn't my fault. It was the kids. But once again, John, if they weren't there, we'd still be having a romantic time.
The romance has gone already.
Well, he's seen me in a position I don't think he can unsee, but he's too polite to say anything.
Wow.
But I feel like it's been a bit off key since that event.
Okay, well,
yeah.
it's on the way.
In the year 2000 is Mom's catalog game.
James is taking the catalogue. He's chosen an item from my mum's catalogue from the year 2000. You've got to try and guess. It's just a silly little game that we're trying to get rid of on the podcast. You've got to try and guess how much this item cost in the year 2000. Here's James's voice note.
Hi, John. Hi, Liesl.
Hi. Say hi.
Hi, James.
Hi, John. Hi, Liesl.
Lee. Hi.
I am looking at a BT Freestyle cordless phone, not a mobile phone. This is a landline BT Freestyle cordless phone.
Okay.
How much was that in the year 2000?
A cordless landline phone. So it'd have to sit on the cradle. See, my mum's still got one like that at home. She's still on the landline. We don't have a landline in our house anymore.
But for the time it was out, they were quite swish, weren't they? If you had one.
Yeah, because they were been around for years, and you could walk around the house without having a lead. It's like,
Even in 2000, have they been around that long?
Yeah,
because I always remember having a wire for ages at my mum and dad's.
yeah, but that was like 80s and 90s. I think that cordless phones mid-90s, 90s. I don't know. It wasn't.
Yeah,
I don't think it was new in the year 2000, but I don't want to help you guessing how much it cost.
I just remember pulling the cord all the way to the Arga to make some toast from the socket, and my dad used to scream at me because the cord was going to go.
Yes.
And I never remember having a cordless one. But how much did it cost? I think probably, I would say $49.99.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think that's a good guess?
I'm just going to go with you on that one.
Oh, no, you can't.
What did you say? $49.99?
$49.99, yeah, I reckon.
I'll go. It's a good guess. I'm going to go cheaper. Oh, am I?
Oh.
I don't know. What do people
Maybe
think?
you've got some
If you're
intel.
listening now, channel it to me from the future when you're listening back to me. Everyone's saying lower. All right, I'll go lower. I'm going to go a sweet 40.
Oh, okay.
How much do you think? Now, play along. Join in right now. See if you're right. We'll get the answer from producer James's voice note a little later on the podcast. Right. Next. Am I a dick?
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast. Friday.
Am I a dick? It's coming up, but first it is time for Chaotic Mommy. Chaotic Mommy. I've done 3 lots of chaos this morning. Beat that, babes.
Well, you know me, John. I'm quite a girly girl in some respects, don't you think? Like, I know people sometimes go, oh, she's a bit mouthy and vulgar and she can say sort of naughty things, but actually, deep down, I'm quite reserved. Did you know that in the bedroom especially?
Oh, God, no. Of course I don't know that in the bedroom especially. What do you mean? Oh, no, don't talk. We're going to talk bedroom
No,
talk
I'm
now.
not going to go there, no. But like when people talk to me, I'm quite a flirtatious person, aren't I?
Yes.
With girls and boys. I'm quite
Chatty,
open. I've
yeah.
got a very open. Yeah, people think it's flirting, but actually I'm just being nice. I've got an open heart, John.
Nice.
But I suppose it comes across like I'm flirtatious. And sometimes I've had previous boyfriends go, oh, I thought you'd be a right one. But you're actually quite shy and reserved. That's because my mum and dad didn't let me near boys till I was 22.
Right.
Which is when I lost my virginity, which I've told you that before.
TMI.
To Mark Smith.
Why?
Now.
I don't think you have ever told me that.
Oh, but not.
It
People always go,
it feels like I would remember that.
yeah, I was quite late. I was a late starter. And people, when I meet them, think...
Lisa, you're oversharing. TMI.
Do you think?
Don't need it.
Right, cut that bit, John. Cut that bit.
No,
yeah?
it's in
Right,
now.
so-
I'm not cutting anything. We record this like we do the show. We don't stop. I'm not cutting anything.
But the point I'm making is I am actually quite reserved and I don't like my boyfriend Paul seeing certain parts of me. You know, I am actually, no, I'm quite a lady. Anyway, I'm a big fan of chilies. You know, like fresh chilies. I put them in everything. I put them in salads. I'll throw them in any like meal I'm having with the kids.
Nice.
Not theirs, but I'll always chuck them over my spag bowl or lasagna, anything. I have them on everything. But of course, you know the fallout of fresh chilies. It's, you know, they can irritate the bowel, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, so the other day,
Here we
I
go.
overdid the chilies. I bought some expensive ones that are quite hot from M&S. And the minute I had one, I thought, oh, that's hot. And I was, having to drink water, and I put them all over my salad, John. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. By the evening, I was chatting away to Paul, and all of a sudden, I don't know how to say this articulately, but...
Say it what?
Articulately, but I let one go.
Oh, we got that. Windy pops.
Windy pops, and never do it in front of him, ever. By the way, that's not the bad bit. This is just the beginning. So I did a tiny one, and he was mid-conversation. And, oh, my gosh, did you just... And by the way, I've been with him 4 years. I've never done that in front of him. And I felt really embarrassed. I went, I'm really sorry. I think it's my age. I think I'm just creaking.
You're losing
And he
it.
was like...
Yep.
So I went upstairs, and I was putting Henry to bed, and we were playing a game together on the iPad. And all of a sudden, you know that feeling when it just... That's it. It's go. You've got to run to the toilet.
Oh, no.
But it was a hot feeling, like something had irritated my bowel. I was like, oh my God, I was in excruciating pain, by the way. So Henry, of course, followed me to the toilet because he wanted me to finish this iPad game. I was going, oh, Henry, Mummy's got a poorly tummy. I don't think you should be in here. And before I could even finish that sentence,
Oh.
I don't know how to say this articulately, but...
Right, articulately.
But I'm saying it quickly, articulately. But my arse fell out, John.
Oh, God. If people are skimming through this podcast and they've fallen on that bit, this isn't normally our stuff. We
John,
don't.
it was awful.
Imagine
It
if
was
I
like I'd
told
taken a
this story.
laxative.
Imagine if James told this story. You took a laxative.
No, it felt like I had.
Oh.
I had to take one once when I had kids. After,
I don't want to know
after
that
giving birth.
story either.
Anyway, but the point I'm making is that's the last time I've had one, and I'll remember it when the doctor gave it to me.
Yeah.
So the point I'm making is it felt like that, but Henry wouldn't move, and he was going... We were playing a game called Dress to Impress, and you have to dress up these models, which I quite like, actually. And he carried on standing there, and then he went, oh, Mummy, what's that smell? I said, darling, please come out of the bathroom. I'm not feeling very good. He went, no, let's just finish, because we need to do our runway final bit. Let's just do the roll. Like, you know how kids just don't care?
Yeah.
I'm like, can you not smell? Like, what's wrong with you?
Out.
Anyway, I could feel tears coming down. It was like, honestly, I was in pain. This
Hang on,
chili
tears were coming down from your eyes.
My face.
Right.
Henry went, Mummy, are you okay? And I said, no, actually, Henry, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm going to be fine, but can you just come out? He went, do you know what he said? I'll go and get Paul. I went, no, don't. No. Paul. He left John.
Yeah.
He ran down the stairs, ignored me, screaming for Paul. Paul, Mummy's really unwell. Paul, you have to come up.
Yeah.
And I was shouting from the bathroom, don't come! Don't come! But I couldn't get off the toilet to shut the door because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yes.
So I could hear him coming up going, oh, come on, show me where Mummy is. What? I was like, no!
Oh, God. Yeah.
John, I can't tell you how awful this was.
Yeah.
I was more upset about him seeing me in this state.
Yeah.
And the smell. Would you have been the same, though?
Yeah.
Be honest, like as a bloke.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And it just kept going. It was just water.
I
now,
don't
but
think-
it just kept going.
So, Henry, your child is 8, and you've let him follow you into the room without locking the door.
Yeah, we don't have locks on doors, so don't worry, they get trapped.
There it is. That's the end of the
I know that is. But anyway, Paul came towards the door, and I literally shouted at him. I think he was a bit upset. Went, "Don't come in! Not you!
Not you!"
And then I heard him go, "Oh God, what's happened?" Like he could smell it, basically.
Oh no!
Oh, John, it was done. No, it's done now. The relationship's done.
Oh no!
I came down about an hour later, and he goes, "You're right."
Yeah.
Not really. No. He goes, "Yeah." Henry did say that you'd had an accident. I said, yeah, I know. But isn't it the worst, though? I don't know what it is. I know and he's like, of all the men I've met, he's the most chilled. He wouldn't care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's me. I just can't unsee what he smelt, you know?
You can't unsee what he smelt is the quote of the show today. You can't unsee what he smelt. You know, you've got pride and you've got dignity, and
I did, yeah.
you are
Yeah.
a lady. And I actually bought the title Lady Liesl once.
Yeah,
It cost me a fortune for a joke, and that was not worth it.
I know.
You're
It's
still a
wonderful, I've still
lady,
got it.
Lady Liesl. And you know,
But I guess
you
we're
are
all human, aren't we, John?
yes, but you're vulnerable in that situation. Everybody is man, woman, child, or goat in your case, and you know. I understand that, and you're in a situation where you want to keep the magic going for Paul 4 years in. He is perfect. Now, if roles had been reversed and he was in a situation where he'd had jalapenos and they were coming out at 100 miles an hour, his bottom was crying, would would you have gone up if one of the kids had shouted saying, Mummy, Paul's in trouble? Would you have gone up and then smelt it? And how would that have made you feel? Does he break wind in front of you?
He does sometimes when he's asleep, but I don't tell him. But I don't like it when he does it. Sometimes he did a little one the other week on my leg, and I thought, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It just comes out. But he's not a farter in real life. You know how blokes just trump and think it's really funny? He'd never do that.
It is very funny.
He's really sweet.
It is very funny.
This is exactly why I wouldn't have got with you, John. But it's not the only thing, but you're gross.
Yeah.
Do you know what someone did to me once?
Yeah.
In fact, it was my ex.
Held you down, farted on your face.
No worse. We were moving house and
Took
the
his
lift was
trousers
going
off and
No.
held you down and farted.
He came out the lift after bringing loads of
Farted
stuff
and
down
pushed
with him.
you back into the
Farted
lift.
and pushed it back to me, yeah.
Yeah. And then
And
pushed you in
that-
the lift
that
and
really
closed the
broke-
door. With
Oh,
all
I was in it.
with
I
that
mean-
Chinese family that were in there. What was happening?
So I really am against it and I don't like it. And if people want to fight in front of each other, that's fine, but that's not my thing.
So-
I just hate it.
I know you're not married to him. In sickness and in
Well, I
health
won't be now.
and all that. I don't think it's changed. Has it changed anything? Maybe it has.
No, but I want him to see me as a sexy siren. I don't want
Do
him
you?
to see me that I poop.
How's that
I don't
working
want-
out for you, just generally? A sexy
Oh, well, we had a
siren.
good 4 years.
Oh, here we go. And well, it's not 98, but it's as chaos goes. It's not your fault. It was your body, and I can't.
Let me down.
There's
Yeah.
no fault really there, apart from not being able to lock the door and control your own children.
And my bowels. Yeah.
Still going to the six. I'm going low. Chaos. Is it chaos? No, it's low.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It was
the more I
unprovoked
think
chaos,
about it, the
wasn't it?
lower it's going. It's a 48. 48, mate. I'm sorry.
I'll take that.
All right.
I'll take it.
Okay. Coming up, was I the dick?
Big John at breakfast.
Oh,
Hey, it's Coffee Girl.
good.
If you're new around here, bless you. You've just discovered 3 mates still peddling this shit.
Oh, God.
You've got Liesl. She lives like a fashion influencer. Unfortunately, all on 8 credit cards.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't interrupt people. She just politely takes over the conversation and never gives it back. You've got James. He's ditched the wig but kept his hang-ups.
Oh.
It was me who convinced him to get rid of the wig.
Oh.
I also tried to stop him mansplaining, but he can't seem to knock that on the head.
No.
Then there's Big John.
Here we go.
He's basically the mind and body of a 70-year-old, but trapped in the body of a 65-year-old.
Oh.
He walks around pretending he has a job and an identity. Sad, really.
Oh.
They used to do it for the radio station. Now they do it just for you. And you can buy the guys a coffee and support the show at the website bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. And thanks very much.
Oh, cheers.
Get that Friday feeling.
I'm not sure about any of that.
Day of the week. Big John at breakfast. Friday.
A lot of people have been asking how I am. When you put up a photo of your MRI scan on social media and a photo of you going into an operating theatre, it's very attention-seeking, thirst-trappy, and I'm slightly embarrassed I did that.
Yeah.
And people are saying, "Are you all right?" And it was triggering people, and I'm sorry about that. I think I was just attention-seeking for people to listen to the podcast. But
yeah, you were until
I'm
you
sorry
started
about
replying to people and going, "I'll DM you, hun." My favourite. I'll DM you, hun.
Right, first of all, I've never said that. But I'm okay, and people are asking.
Isn't the word?
And I'm
isn't
okay.
the word "hun" gross?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just taken
gross.
on a new
Yeah,
meaning now.
it is gross.
Paul did it the other week.
Oh,
He goes,
God.
"Hun, do you want anything from M&S?"
Oh,
And I
he
was
did
like,
it seriously.
No, he did it seriously, and I actually did have a word. I went, "Darling, don't ever say that. It's an internet thing."
Yeah.
I had to explain to him. I think he was quite hurt that I picked him up on it, but I couldn't let him carry on, John.
You know when Coffee Girl just said that you take over a conversation and won't give
Oh,
it
sorry.
back? I don't know what she was on about.
Carry on, John.
I'm okay. Sorry about putting those posts up. I'll probably bore you with my back problems. There's more coming, possible surgery, but I'm okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was in the waiting room to see the consultant and something happened, and I want you to tell me, was I the dick? Okay, so
Okay.
waiting room. I go in, and there's sort of like 20 chairs, and there's maybe one other person in there, right?
Okay.
And in the waiting room, out of the 20 chairs, there was 2 high back seats that were padded, the comfy chairs, and the rest of them were sort of plastic bucket seats that you get in a waiting room, okay? So I choose one of the 2 high back chairs because I've got a bad back.
Okay.
And I want some support and some lumbar support. And I sit there and I've chosen one of the nice chairs. Then I didn't really notice, but a slightly, let's just say, slightly older lady came into the room and she sat next to me in the other nice chair. I was kind of oblivious to her because I had my head in my phone. Of course I did.
Yeah.
And I'm oblivious. Another man comes in and he sits down in one of the plastic bucket chairs. And the lady next to me, the older lady next to me, pipes up to him and says, "Are you in pain, love?" Now, we're all in hospital. Yeah. And is it a bad back? She says. And this guy doesn't really want to talk. You can tell. And she says, "You need one of these chairs that we're in." But we're taking up those 2 chairs, you see.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So he says, "No, it's okay. I'm fine here." And then she stands up and walks over to him and says, "You go and sit in there. You have my chair and I'll sit here." But as she gets up and says all that, she gives me the evils.
Yeah. I knew where this was going. The minute she got up, I thought, oh, no, that's so passive-aggressive.
She's done me. She's won.
Yeah.
She's given me the evils. She's given me the stare without actually talking to me. She's talking to him all the time, patronising him, make him get out of the chair and go and sit next to me in one of the nice high-back comfy chairs. And she's won. She is better than me. Because she's older than me as well, it definitely fell to me out of the 3 of us to get up and do the right thing. I had my head in my phone. I've also got a bad back, hun. And she won. He didn't actually want the seat. He'd already said no thanks. So I thought, right, that's that over. And then she gets up and goes. So she's doing the right thing. She is doing the right thing.
Yeah, but as a man, she was thinking you should have offered first.
I'm younger and I'm a man.
Exactly. Oh, gosh.
So she only offered the seat to make me feel bad.
Yeah.
She potentially just wanted the moral superiority or whatever it is.
Yeah.
She wanted to cast me as selfish, and she's managed it. Or am I reading too much into this and I should just chill out? And it's actually my guilt and humiliation that's turning into some sort of anger toward this woman who was just doing the right thing. And maybe the glance wasn't loaded. Maybe she couldn't even see me. Maybe she was just getting on with her day. And I shouldn't read into this stuff. It's pure guilt now, humiliation.
It's 9 p.m. feels, isn't it?
It's revving me up to think, was I the dick?
I think it's harsh that she did that. I mean, listen, I think you are particularly good at reading complex social situations. And that's a little bit complex. But actually, you're totally right, because I went to the same place as you did, as you said it. And yeah, she did think you were out of order, 100%. There's no other way of reading that. And she gave you an evil look. Did she give you a proper evil look? Do you remember her looking at you and sort of narrowing her eyes?
It was we had eye contact while she was trying to get this guy to stand up, and when he was getting out of his chair. And she definitely looking back at me as if to say, you should be doing something.
Why didn't you then offer yours?
I don't want to talk about this anymore. And
see, I would have taken that as a social cue to go, oh, no, it's fine.
She's already walked over to that side of the waiting room where he was. She's already getting him up out of the chair. If I then stand up, I could have offered her mine, but I'd already been told off by her. She'd given me the evils. So at that point, I just thought, where's my consultant? Because I'm already 10 minutes after my appointment. I've been here ages and I want to leave this room now, please.
Yeah. Recently, John, I'm all about turning things on their head and going from someone else's perspective. And I'm just trying to imagine her viewpoint. She was sitting there watching a white middle class man who'd probably eaten too many Kit Kats. And she's thinking, well, he's probably self-inflicted. He's probably in this situation.
You're describing me right now.
Yeah. Oh. So I'm just saying what from her viewpoint, that's what she
Too many Kit Kats, yeah?
I know I'm going to stop there because that's mean. I'm not a mean person, John. But I'm literally just saying what she would have seen from her point of view. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that about you. I think you look great. I mean...
So what's the fact that I'm carrying a bit of extra weight got to do with any of this?
Well, like anything, when you're in the NHS, you see someone carrying a bit of weight, people will think, they're probably there for that. That's what she was probably thinking about you.
So she's angry at me because I'm slightly overweight and that's why I was in hospital. Not that I wouldn't get out of a chair for essentially her so she could keep her chair and give it to the guy who she decided had the worst back, but she hadn't seen me hobbling in at all. I was already in there when she arrived. She didn't see my hobble. So when I eventually got called for the appointment, I did go to town on the hobble when I got out. Sorry!
You acted up!
Sorry! Oh, God! Can someone pick my bag up? And I can't bend. I can't. Oh my God! I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna do a poo.
Hey, yeah. They used to do it for the radio station. Yeah. Now they're doing it just for you. Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
Ever thought I should probably learn some self-defense and then just didn't? Yeah, same. Well, now's your chance. Get stuck into something new at Scorpion Taekwondo Sheffield. Build confidence, get fit, and actually enjoy it all in one go. Best bit, it's free to start, so there's literally nothing to lose. And you could end up representing Team GB like some of their members already are. All ages, all abilities welcome, no excuses. Grab your mates and come give it a go. Search us on Facebook or have a look at Scorpion Taekwondo Sheffield.co.uk.
Big John at Breakfast, backed by Wild Accounting. Less stress, more success. From chaos to clarity. Let them handle your numbers while you grow your business.
Wild Accounting, Rotherham. Oh yeah, real accounting for real folk.
wildaccounting.co.uk.
If your office milk situation is a bit all over the place, this is for you. Posh Milk deliver fresh barista-approved milk straight from Yorkshire Farms to your workplace, and the best cream to cafes, cake shops and restaurants. They're a proper family-run South Yorkshire business. Have a look, poshmilk.co.uk.
Big John at Breakfast, powered by Everyone Active, Hillsborough Leisure Centre.
Shall we do some emails? Do you want to hear some emails? Look, can we just say we love all the messages we get, and it goes without saying, and we do read them all, but not all of them make the podcast, and I feel really guilty about that. And I've got a massive inbox here now, and you can message us through the website bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk, and you can find us on Facebook. There's a Big John at Breakfast Facebook page, on Instagram, and Lisa wants us to be on TikTok a bit more, so we're doing a bit more TikTok. And we're putting some.
TikTokers.
We're doing reels all the time and everything. Come just search Big John at Breakfast. Rebecca's emailed. This is a nice one. Do you want a nice email?
Yeah, no, we need the balance because we're not nice, so we need nice people to email in. Lovely stuff.
Rebecca, having listened to the radio since you haven't listened to the radio since you guys went off, I found the podcast and listening to everything I've missed, loving it. My morning work routine is back and I'm listening with a smile on my face again. But last Christmas, without warning, I lost my dad. Suddenly, everything changed and the mornings were even more silent. So silent, I struggled. Anyway, I found the podcast and started listening a week or so ago. My morning work routine is back and I have started to feel like I could face the day because I had loads to catch up on your podcast. I wanted you to know, because your podcast hasn't just cheered me up, it's been a lifeline. It's given me back some hope in the mornings that things will be okay. It's helped me face the world again, so keep doing what you're doing because you're amazing, and thank you, says Rebecca. Oh, mate!
Oh, that is lovely.
Oh, you've been through it.
How sweet is that? Yeah, definitely. Gosh, do you know what? Losing your dad's the worst. We've both lost our dads, and we know exactly what it's like. Your whole safety net goes, but you're going to be all right. Thank you so much. That was so sweet.
We feel your pain, and we're with you, Rebecca. Thank you for reaching out, and thanks for listening, and thanks for being there. Greg says, is your sponsor, Paul, from Posh Milk. The same Paul that Liesl's partner is. Perfect Paul. P.S. I'm not having an affair. I didn't realise. Is Paul from Posh Milk, one of our legendary sponsors, is that perfect Paul? Is it? Is there something going on here?
I could see him as a milkman, actually, because he's quite manly, perfect Paul. And milkman's always got quite manly, but no, it's not the same, no.
Different Paul.
He wouldn't know the first thing about milk, John.
He wouldn't know the first thing about...
No,
I don't know the first thing about milk. See me, don't know anything about milk, don't know the first thing about milk. You could ask me anything about milk, I don't bloody know what milk is. I don't even know what end it comes out of.
John, I do have a wonderful memory going to a farm as a child in Essex as a school trip, and we all came back. We went to the farm and saw them be milked and everything, and we came back with milkshakes. And I remember it being the most wonderful goodie bag ever. We got a pile of like banana milkshakes, chocolate milkshakes, and I remember going home thinking, this is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
You'll find that with milkmen. They are the best people in the world, and the bestest of them is Paul from Posh Milk. And a round of applause, Paul from Posh Milk.
Well done.
Thank you for sponsoring us from the start. We salute you. Tracy Whitley has sent a message saying that she loves the podcast. She missed getting ready for work with you three and sent us a voice note.
Loving the podcast, guys. Miss getting ready for work with you three. Now I listen whilst I'm on my 4am dog walks with Phobean, Lily Bob and Dave Nate, the crazy Fox Red Labradors.
Oh. 4 a.m. walks with her 3 Labradors, and she listens to us whilst walking at 4 o'clock in the morning.
John, how do people do this?
I don't understand.
I know dog walkers do this, but I know sometimes because they've got to go to work, haven't they? They get it done early, but 4 a.m.'s crazy. I don't even know how people get up because that's the kind of time we would get up back in the day.
Let's be honest, we never got up at 4 o'clock.
Well, no, but I have done in other jobs, and you feel sick, to the bone. I don't know how people do it. You must have to train yourself, mustn't you?
Tracy must be wired differently, and we salute you and thank you for being for being there, and thank you for reaching out, and thank you for messaging us and supporting us, and in return, we'd like to say thanks. Loz says, why don't you do a one-off podcast episode where you recreate everything you did on Hallam FM in the morning? Do all the old stuff for old time's sake. I loved Stranger Things and your epic fails and your first date feedback story callers, the ticket minute game and Liesl's trending news. Should we do this? We do a one-off episode where it's just doing our old things. See, the problem is they won't be as good as you remember. They were never actually that good, but...
No, I was going to say, it was,
nostalgia sort of warps your memories a little bit. And you don't actually want us to do that. You want to be the person you thought you were back in those days.
Yeah.
And the life that you had then, because it feels like it's just awful at the moment with everything going on in the world. It's probably about the same. You probably feel the same. You're just a bit older, but not, but you think that you were better back then. I don't think you were. I think it's all being the same.
Yeah, I agree. And I think like anything, actors always say this. They always look back and think, oh, I could have done that better. I always wonder if Michelangelo thought that about the Sistine Chapel, if he ever looked back at it and thought,
I messed that right up, but no one's noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the state of that, no one look in the bottom left corner. See, there's the thing about chasing nostalgia for nostalgia's sake. And I'm not sure if it's massively healthy.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
It feels like you're doing that and you're wallowing in it because you're avoiding dealing with the current dissatisfaction of whatever.
Dad used to say, you only look back, John, to see how far you've come. Apart from that, forget it. Everything else is done. Move on.
And we've moved on.
Look ahead. Yeah.
That said, we could just toss off an episode of just the old crap, couldn't we? And wallow it.
I like the trending idea. I was going to say to you, should we do some showbiz? Because I really miss doing that. Because you know how I love to scroll the Daily Mail? I mean, I'm all over that. I'd love to do that again, actually.
You want to do one of the weakest parts of our old show, do you? You want to...
Weakest? That's what? It's one of the best. John, that's when we had peak audience listening.
True.
Peak audience listening.
Gone down
That's
a bit.
what you call
hasn't
it.
It's gone down a bit. Gaynor says, I don't know if you can remember. Let's do this as the last email, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Gaynor says, I don't know if you remember, I emailed you last year about my daughter Millie. Millie has been fighting Hodgkin's lymphoma, a form of blood cancer. And after a difficult 6 months and 2 inclusions scans, she has recently received the news that we've all been anxiously waiting for and was told she's now in remission. Oh, my God.
Well, that's the show done. You can't get that. That is incredible. God, the relief they must feel. How exciting is that?
Gaynor says Millie can now start her recovery journey.
Oh,
and
God.
she just wanted to let us know. I do remember we did mention her
I do,
last
yeah.
year. And oh my God. I got my whole sort of body went quite limp and emotional just reading that out. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know where that was going. Oh my
how
God.
incredible is that? Honestly, when you don't have your health, you suddenly yearn for those days where you could just do stuff
Take it
and
for granted,
feel normal.
right? Don't you?
Enjoy the day, find the glimmers, find the happiness, because it's always there. Even if there's a cloud, John, it's always there. You can always find
Quite
stuff.
right.
I mean, I've had a terrible morning, John, but this is my glimmer.
I'll tell you about my dryer. I'll just tell you about my dryer. And the handle came off of my hand. Millie, oh my God, we love you. And well done. And you're a fighter and you've done
That's
it.
incredible.
And you're on your way. And we salute you. Millie, we'll just give them
Amazing.
a round of applause. I mean, what use is that to anyone?
Incredible.
Again, thanks for letting us know. That's
Thank you for letting us know,
amazing.
yeah.
Thank you so much. We absolutely love you. You can message us through the Big John at Breakfast Facebook page or through the website bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. You can join the free mailing list there that we send out emails every week that go straight into people's spam folders and that are never opened. So that's good. Check your spam folder. If you signed up for our VIP free email, it'll be in there because that's where they all go. So let's salute Millie and let's salute everyone who messages us and listens religiously every week in our Wall of Fame 80s song that we've done just for you because we love you.
Step right up, come say your name. It's Big John at Breakfast Wall of Fame. Right from Gleedless, ring that bell. Vinny Carr, you're looking swell. Catherine Sanders, loud and clear. Nikki Garden, we love you here. Ackerman Bev, hip hip hooray. Mark Coates, you've made our day. Bev Pearson, come sing along. Lisa Smith, you can't go wrong. Elaine Hinch, come join the cheer. Lorraine Fellows, loud and near. Charlotte Dale, take a bow. Michael Phillip, here and now. And a shout to all the anonymous someones. Everybody clap in time. 'Cause all the podcast listeners are mighty fine. Big John at Breakfast Fridays.
I was watching telly and someone was cooking a meal, which, let's face it, is all telly these days, isn't it?
Every single programme.
It's either that or The Masked Singer at the moment. And he said, so I'm going to add some mayo and some pepper and some kimchi. And I did that thing where I sort of look up and, you know what? Kimchi?
Kimchi.
Am I the only person that's never heard of kimchi?
Kimchi.
He said it like you'd say orange, you know?
Have you got any kimchi in your pantry, Liesl? And that's not code.
No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, so we're all on the same page. Because you know when you finally think you've heard of everything and then someone mentions something new? It was the same when someone started talking about umami. Do you remember that?
Edamame.
Well, I thought it was umami. We've got sweet, sour,
Oh, no, I don't know that
bitter, salted, but it was a new taste experience, apparently. No one had
Umami.
even told me about that. So kimchi suddenly drops in my life, in my world.
This is my sister's London hipster, and she's all about the kimchi.
Oh, really? Oh, you've heard? Yeah, okay. Well, it's an unfermented Korean cabbage. So I started to switch off. And then they went, but it's amazing for your digestion.
Oh, it's all about your gut.
Well, you know me, after all that Christmas and stuff, I thought, yes, please, kimchi. So I started Googling it. £10 a jar. A tenner a jar. It's like a jar of pickles and you put it on stuff. So I thought, do I want to order that online for £10? So I thought, no. Go on the supermarket websites and see if they sell it. I went on the Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda. They've all got it. Kimchi.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to get some later this week. But then I thought, hang on a minute, where the hell's that going to be in the supermarket? Because, if my wife suggests I pick up some mini marshmallows for the kids' hot chocolates, they're not with the sweets. They're near chocolate sprinkles. And chocolate sprinkles aren't near the chocolate. They're near dried fruit. Wherever that is. It's like someone's agreed that these are all separate things.
Hang on, can I stop you? You're not going to reorganise the supermarket again, are
Where
you?
am I going to find kimchi? That's all I want to know. John, you had this. Your wife sent you for a herb. You even took a photograph of a shelf to prove they didn't
I
have
couldn't
any.
find any of them. The herbs she wanted. I'd never heard of them. I can't even remember what it was.
And you took a photo?
Yes.
Took it home to her? What did she say?
She zoomed in on my photo and she went, there they are!
But you understand what I'm talking about, though. Where the hell do you start? My point is, supermarkets should have a kind of like a simple solution. Best ideas are simple. Toasters, letterboxes, tipping point with Ben Shepherd. They're simple ideas. They need a QR code on their website next to every product. You scan it. Next time you're in the supermarket, it knows you're there and it starts going left. Next left. Go right. Lift your arm. There it is. Yeah. QR codes to get round the shops. You could have it'd take you straight to the kimchi or the Veruca slippers or whatever you want.
It's a sat-nav.
But it's a code on their website or just a map on their website to tell you where you're going to find things.
If you're already on the website, just order it and they'll deliver it to you.
No,
Do you know they do
lazy.
That
Carbon footprint. Well, in a way, that's actually mine creating one by going to the shop. I want this for sandpaper in B&Q because I can never find that. Bras in Marks and Spencer because at Christmas I can never sneak in and out of that department. Mighty. Now, I've realised this is a very big ask. The only other alternative is we alphabetise everything. Seriously, think about it in a supermarket. Apples, bananas, Coca-Cola, diarrhea pills.
Oh.
I can't think of anything in an
envelopes.
Yes, Frosties, Gaviscon, hats. Do you want this? Do you want A to Z in your supermarket?
Mate, can we carry this on? Stop talking.
Imodium.
Igloos.
I'm back to diarrhea.
Should we carry on with the alphabet or are we done?
Is it loo roll or toilet roll?
The year 2000 is Mom's catalog.
James is back next week. We're all back next week. Let's do the mum's catalogue. Luckily, James, who keeps taking it home with him. It's really good when he does that. It's really good. Santa's a voice note for us to guess on how much a BT Freestyle cordless phone would cost in my mum's catalogue in the year 2000. He knew the price. You could see it in the catalogue. We didn't know. Liesl came in at, I think, $49.99.
I did.
I came in with a sweet 40. Shall we find out? How much did it cost?
The BT Freestyle cordless phone cost in the year 2000 £29.99.
Wow!
Yes!
Oh, God.
Oh, God, that's amazing. Oh, that's made up for the whole dryer thing and the dryer handle and everything. Oh, God, and the spectacles now that I'm wearing. Oh, God. I keep beating you, Liesl, and you know what my tactic is. Let me tell you what my tactic is. Always get you to guess first, and then just go a little bit less.
Yeah.
Why aren't you learning?
Yeah, well, I might do your tactic next week. Then we'll see who's
All
laughing
right,
then.
let's see then, all right? Oh, give myself one of them. Me heads. I've got a head now. I've got my head
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast. Friday.
on. Next week, Liesl goes first. No, I go first. Also, James is back and banishments. I'm bringing back banishments. What are your rules, Liesl? What do you think about grown men using emojis in texts?
Oh gosh, it's such an egg. I don't know why. I don't mind a heart or a kiss from my boyfriend, but I don't like it when grown men or like a boss message me and they'll put an emoji. Oh, people are doing it on emails now as well. I'm like, no, stop.
I do it, but I think I'm doing it with irony. I think I am. I don't know. We're going to debate, is that to be banished? Also, next week on banishments, it's 2026 and yet they're still selling tea bags in twos. Why are tea bags in twos? You have to separate them and then put them in the mug. Is it just the brand of tea that we get?
I see. Yes, Yorkshire tea do that. You have to break it apart. Yeah, okay.
So
I don't know why they do that.
They're doing that so that they're encouraging you to use two bags at the same time so that you need to buy more. So they'll double their sales. I can only imagine who uses two. Anyway, that's next week. We've got to get on. Right. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for being that. Please tell anyone who used to listen to Hallam FM that we're here and we're back every Friday on your smart speaker. You just ask your smart speaker to play the latest podcast from Big John at Breakfast Fridays, or you can find us in any podcast app on any smartphone. We're now on your phone. Thank you for finding us, but please can you spread the word? That's the one thing we ask you. On your social media, shout it out of your window, or maybe do a little poster and put it in the local newsagents. And thank you if you bought us. Thanks for leaving me on my own on that one, Liesl. I was struggling there and you just absolutely left me. Thank you for buying us coffees on the website. Rebecca!
Thanks, Rebecca!
Tracy Whitley! Woo! Gemma! Wilkinson and Elliot, Cameron Smith, Stuart Griffiths, Elliot B, Karen Downs, Rob from Gleedless, thank you. Yes!
It's Friday! The waiting's over cause the weekend is here. It's Friday! I can almost taste that ice cold beer. It's Friday! The weekend's over and there's no more work to do. It's Friday! AM sexy, there's 2 whole days for you. It's Friday! It's time to kick the weekend off again. With Big John at breakfast, here we go again. Hey everyone, it's Big John.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being there. Thank you for buying us a coffee. And if you would like to get your name on the Friday song next week, it would really, really, really help us pay the bills, keep the microphones on and pay for the lighting. Please buy us a coffee. You can do, and we'd love to give you a shout. Be part of this movement. Our little Gospel of Good Vibes is here for you every Friday. And you can buy a coffee at bigjonnatbreakfast.co.uk, and that would be amazing. And thank you to everybody who has this week. Thank you also to Wild Accounting in Rotherham, to Martin and the team at Scorpion Taekwondo Sheffield, and Paul at Posh Milk. We salute you. Thank you for being there. Well, Liesl, thank you for being there. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you, Big John.
Thanks, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye, everyone. Have a brilliant week. Spread the word. Head to the website, bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk, and happy Friday!
Our new home is in your phone, so you can get that Friday feeling any day of the week. Big John at breakfast Fridays.
Big John at Breakfast, backed by Wild Accounting. Less stress, more success. From chaos to clarity. Let them handle your numbers while you grow your business.
Wild Accounting, Rotherham. Oh yeah! Real accounting for real folk.
wildaccounting.co.uk.
Ever thought I should probably learn some self-defense and then just didn't? Yeah, same. Well, now's your chance. Get stuck into something new at Scorpion Taekwondo Sheffield. Build confidence, get fit, and actually enjoy it all in one go. Best bit, it's free to start, so there's literally nothing to lose. And you could end up representing Team GB like some of their members already are. All ages, all abilities welcome, no excuses. grab your mates and come give it a go. Search us on Facebook or have a look at Scorpion Taekwondo Sheffield.co.uk.
If your office milk situation is a bit all over the place, this is for you. Posh Milk deliver fresh barista-approved milk straight from Yorkshire Farms to your workplace, and the best cream to cafes, cake shops and restaurants. They're a proper family-run South Yorkshire business. Have a look, poshmilk.co.uk.
Follow us in your podcast app, follow our Facebook page, and join the free email VIP club at bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk.
I just can't unsee what he smelled.